for a minute so I could play the fishy toy with the kids here. Okay, Sam. Wrist is hurting. Okay, so I am... Hey! Oh, I know why. There we go. Why did I do that? There. Okay, I'm gonna let you guys talk so I can do this. I'll see you later. Okay, so they're talking, farm sim, so since I am playing Dreamlight Valley, hoping to God that they fixed some things while I was gone. Since yesterday. I doubt it, but hopefully. Okay, so I'm thinking mint candy or an empty vial. What do I have in my inventory? Wait. I hear Merlin. Nope. Okay, where's Merlin? Oh, he's wearing his, summer outfit. Oh, maybe I heard Jack. Okay. So it's like, I like this update. I really do. But I don't like the glitchies.
Yeah! Yeah! You know, I gotta say, the rain is kind of nice.
Thank you. Okay, so... Here. Mint candy, then we'll find, Merlin. Oh, we gotta find Mickey Mouse, too. Sam, you need to go spend time with Daddy. Because he's gonna have to go soon. Sam's morning routine is to sit on my lap. Because his daddy's not usually here. That was weird. Okay, you know, because he's at work. Oh, why was I looking at here like, you know, Merle could be there? I mean, I really don't... Oh, he's in Tiana's... I really don't,
You know, I gotta say,
put it
the
past
rain is
him.
nice.
Yeah. Anyway, I don't put it past him to do that, but... Yeah, so this was my nice bright outfit. I don't know if anybody else calls it bright, but... But compared to everything else that was in the... You know, this could be used for this. Merlin. Okay.
Well, hello.
Merlin! There we go. So, what I didn't say was that we're working on the Star Path today. We got everything done for the Forgotten, who I named Natalie. And we got everything for...
I couldn't have done better, my...
Serve customers in Cherami. Okay, 2 more times. Feed the turtles! Okay. No, of course Mickey's not in here. Linus Feast. What was that? Loaded sea grape porridge. No. I got none of those in my inventory right now. Dang it. So the problem is that I've got a Linus Feast. Hello.
Here's a lucky break.
Finally. Well, it does seem to be working good today. I'm gonna hit save before I try to leave the building, though. I'll pick them up on the way out, because she'll probably get in trouble if I leave that on the floor like that. Or somebody will think that they're magic golden flowers. Which, seriously, if Mother Gothel thinks they're, you know, magic golden flowers, then...
You're here! Bye.
Then, you know, she could take them. I don't care.
Oh, hello. Yeah.
Trust me.
You like what you see? He totally turned toward me. Interested. Oh, So I had a theory, though, that maybe, just maybe, the game wasn't solidified yet. You know, I was comparing it to Jell-O, going, maybe it just wasn't solidified. So I think they, upset enough. Oh, cool! You can sit. Awesome. I think they upset enough people the first 2 days that maybe it'll run smoother. Where is Mickey Mouse? Mickey Mouse is in Mickey Mouse's house that I just walked past. No, he's not. You saw that. It said he was here. Why do you have a cucumber on your folder? I don't remember dropping a cucumber. Maybe I did. Okay, so yeah, it still says he's in there. That's a lie.
Hey there.
Okay, now he's there. Hi.
Oh,
How are
there.
you, Mickey? Hiya, pal. How are you today? Happy as usual. Hot dog. I am happy you're
Hot
happy.
dog.
Haha. Okay. Now, that means that we've got chat with Mickey done for the day. We can't do it until tomorrow. And then feed the turtles their favorite food and feed 2 people and share with me. Since we're not picking up these pumpkins yet, we haven't really been able to get the... Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, I've got no spots. Okay. I don't know how many slots I'm gonna need. Four. Okay. Okay, and then I can go and pick up all the
My name is Stitch.
potato leek soup. Awesome. Anna is by herself.
Oh, hi.
See, I think that if there
Oh.
are 2 people
Remember,
that are eating by themselves, they ought to be... Oh, mine blue gems. I can do that. Anyway, if there's 2 people that are sitting alone, they ought to be
Yes.
sitting together. You know, it shouldn't let them sit alone.
It was wonderful seeing you.
Goodbye.
Okay, now I can go and pick up my flowers again. And this time I'm gonna drop them off in the chest that I was just at earlier. So feed the turtles and mine blue chests. And if we end up having more time, we'll end up going on, you know, if we end up having more time to do stuff with, then we'll probably end up going to Minecraft, just saying.
Don't
There.
forget, I'm here to help.
Minecraft, I am doing a pretty boring thing of okay, good. I'm changing the land the way so it's flat, because that's the way it is, you know. You know, it's flat in my head, but well, not flat, but you know, like it is in America, in California and Nevada, you know. So to see that counted as one turtle fed. Anyway, you know, because that's like the only thing I know is California and Nevada. And so it's not technically flat, but oh, there's the other turtle. Cool. My sunbird is gonna take away the hiding spot. I'm sorry the sunbird took away your hiding spot. What about this one? You gonna pull up this one? Oh, that's why. Okay. Yeah, so they forgot that people rely on you know, people rely on it telling them that, you know, this companion, or I mean, you know, this critter is there at this time, and they took that out, and I think that was a little bit of an oversight, because like right now we've got to feed turtles, but I can't do that until tomorrow. So now the only thing I can do is mine blue gems. Oh, let's see if there's anything else we can get. So the only reason why I've got 1,535, because I only had like 400 or something like that. There's something low. Oh. I could get the really cool gazebo if I can get 5 more. Yeah. Oh, I can't get that. I can get that, though. So I'll get that, and we'll make more. How many do we get from... Okay, so we got 35. We need 15. I really want that outfit next to the monkey there. Okay, so we get 20 from that, so we'll be able to get that last thing.
I haven't had this much fun since last Mardi Gras.
So there, I've been watching some of the videos about Dreamlight Valley, and people are worried that they're not gonna be able to. I mean, you know, that Game Loft isn't gonna keep the bonus gifts, and it's like maybe there's a problem with that. After yesterday and the day before that, I'm saving before I go in there. It kept going down. I've had to restart the game. Yeah, I've had to restart the game about 30 times. It was ridiculous. Maybe more. I just, you know, like, I lost count after a while. Okay, so that was red. Too bad it couldn't have said mine gems. But that's okay. You know, I'm cool with it. Because I know where to get blue gems. There's blue gems here. There's blue gems in Eternity Isle. I know not everybody has that. So like you know that there's people out there like my sister who do not have the DLCs, so it kind of feels cheatish. Oh, cool. Okay. Blue. I finally got blue. Okay. So that's one. Thought so. You know, it kind of feels cheatish, but it's like we paid that extra money. Okay, two. We paid that extra money to get that. You know, like, this is the only game that I actually... No, there's one more. There's only two games that I spend money on, and it's, Dreamlight Valley and Golf with Your Friends. And, cause, you know, you can only play the same number of, you know, like, the same, I think it's 10 maps. I don't know, I might have the number wrong, but, for golf, before you're like, I'm bored. I actually don't get bored, but, you know, like, I'm afraid that my viewers would get bored. So I went and got the Bouncy Castle one, and 3. Okay, we're up to 3. 4. You know, anyway, so I got the Bouncy Castle one, and I thought it was gonna come up with, you know, I thought it was gonna come up with more, but it was just the Bouncy Castle. But it's okay. So I want to go and buy, Corrupted Forest and the other ones, but we can't do that yet. Like, that's what I want for my birthday. Oh. I'm like, what am I doing? So I was walking slow to make sure that I figured it out. Babe. I know. But I have to put my legs out. Had my feet under me. It was not okay. They were starting to, like, I don't know, lose feeling is exactly the word, but it was becoming uncomfortable. Okay, so blue gems. just the lagoon. So, lagoon is over here. We'll just teleport over there. That way I don't get lost. Okay, so I always start over here. Thought there was another one over there, but at least the game is running a lot better, you know? I mean, except for the menu here. Oh no! Yeah. Okay, I'll come back and pick that stuff up. You know, I go and try to give everybody... I mean, I go and try to, show everything that I do, but sometimes you just can't. Yeah. Hey, cow, come here. Come here. There you go. Yeah, when I can go and name them, I'm gonna definitely name that one cow. I have not seen a way to name the, I've not seen a way to name your pets, but we'll figure it out. Okay, so far this is working really good. I think, okay, so I think part of the crashing every 5 seconds was that everybody was really wanting to play. So Blue Sapphires, Wild Woods, Teapot Falls, the Fallen Fortress, and the Beanstalk Marshes. So I'm kind of upset because on my other map, I need to collect Dreamlight. And, you know, I'm really, really annoyed that I need, or storybook Dreamlight. Because, hold on, I'll show you. Okay, so I've gotten, you know, that part that we just went through, and then I've gotten this part. But it says follow Flynn to, I don't know what it's called. But anyway, follow Flynn. And I don't have this part open. And it's so annoying. Okay, so we're gonna go through here and mine. We're gonna start over there first, and then come over to here, and you know, all points that away. really need to do this with, maybe not the stove, maybe a camp stove, but I really need to do this with my other file. My other character, because I only have a second, I only have a second character because I wanted to be able to, if I forgot to record something, I could go back in there and go, oh, okay, we'll just do it with Natalie. Okay, so I named my second character Natalie. So I can go, we'll just do this with Natalie. So, that's the only reason why I have a second character. I do the dream snap with her now because she doesn't have as much stuff. It wasn't really important to me at first, and I was like, well, she doesn't have enough stuff, so like, there's stuff you want to be able to buy with moonstones in the premium shop, and you can't buy them without moonstones. And I don't want to, when I start making money, I don't want to have to be buying moonstones for her every 5 seconds. Wow, we've been streaming for an hour. Not this game, but no. So I started out with Golf with Your Friends. That's one of my favorites. I have a lot of favorites, but that's one of my favorites. And it's one of the ones I play on Fridays. That and Pac-Man, but I just decided not to do Pac-Man today. I'm gonna have to come through every single one of my biomes on all 3 sections of Dreamlight Valley and pick up all the stuff on the floor. Is that counting? Okay. It counts. Cool. So, I'm not sick, this is just what I sound like in the morning sometimes. Where I can't seem to clear my throat to save my life. Ooh. Okay. Oh, I was gonna say, I didn't sit down two things. And then I was like, oh. I didn't. Oh, yeah. Okay, so the video that I'm playing in the background, which I'm sure y'all can't hear, because I really don't like being called you guys, so I shouldn't say it too. Anyway, is a Dreamlight Valley video that my sister made. And she only posts on Fridays. And, she shows everything that she did too. So it's not like anybody's gonna be missing out if Okay. Approach. Do I have anything to feed you? Yes, I do. Awesome. But now I need to go over to the Hades side of things and find out. Ungrateful little brat. I don't like it when they don't give you something and you know that it's like the first time that you fed them that day. Okay. What else? Cross items off your royal to-do list. Yeah. Okay. Oh. We gotta buy that. Yeah, we gotta buy that. Gazebo. That's what it was. Gazebo. That's a weird word, like Zamboni, but I think Zamboni was like the person's last name or something. Okay, so we need 120 on that one. And then I won't be able to buy anything until I can pay for the star bath. Okay. So, I think... Oh! Are you the one that I just fed? Yeah, okay. Why is Pennsylvania trying to call me? Well, if it's really important, Pennsylvania will call back. If it was just a scam, Pennsylvania will not call back. There we go. I really do not like getting spam calls. I don't mind if it's like family that's calling. Or those surveys that people do over the telephone. Yeah, I like those, but spam calls where they're saying, they're trying to sell you death insurance. You can't really call it life insurance because you don't get it until after you're gone. Where am I going? I was gonna fast travel back home. Again! And I didn't save, so I probably, just lost some of those, but... trying to do is go back where we came and we forgot to save it. So, let's see. Okay. So we're good. We're good on that one. Okay. So. Now, let's try this again. Yeah, so my sister was on the video that I'm watching. She just said she remembers this Dodge commercial where they're like spelling out letters, and you know, it says, "I love my Dodge truck," or something like that. And nobody remembers that commercial out of our whole entire family, so I can only assume that it was just a commercial in Sacramento, California. Oh, so I gotta do... Yeah, cross items off your royal to-do list. Bring one gift, harvest, coffee. Sell fruits again. How many fruits do I have? Oh, I need to drop stuff off again. So the problem is that I'm stuck. Oh, okay. I am stuck. Oh, I need another one. Wait. So, you know, I'm stuck not knowing whether I can actually go into a building without having issues. So, like, I'm really afraid to go into a building just because of that. Well, why don't we put the fish here? So I'm ending up having to put them, you know, in this, and then I'm like, you know, I'm kind of feeling like that's not okay because, you know, because I need to put it away in the house, but I'm afraid to go in the house because we keep getting stuck.
Ursula took matters into her own tentacles.
It's time Ursula understood that I rule this valley, not her. Oh, not that, that. I don't know what my sister just said, but it sounded really weird. Oh, no, yeah, we're putting the fish here. We're fine. We're fine. But we're taking the flowers and putting it over there. I'm fine is the actual quote, but I go and change it to stuff just because I can. Okay, so that.
Life's full of tough choices,
Okay.
isn't it?
Oh, the pretty pink starfish. Yeah, the pretty pink starfish ought to go over there. The snail. I was like, I'm gonna get snails today. Yesterday. I was like, I'm gonna get snails today. And I got one. Technically, that's a fish thing. That's a fish thing. That's a fish thing.
I'm hoping that soon I can be
wait a
part
minute.
of your world.
There. Now, I gotta pick that up, that up, that up, that up, that. Oh no. Running out of room. He's kind of creepy, isn't he? She's over there. I don't want tilapia. Yeah, you do. Don't know why, but... Okay, so I gotta put that flower up. That flower. And then did it have?
What a perfect day for training.
Yeah. Good. Okay, and then no. Okay. Darn it. Okay. Oh, well, we can... Because I don't use the snowballs very often. I need to pick up those night thorns, but I know as soon as I do...
Hi there, pal.
It's gonna say remove 20 night thorns or whatever. Oh!
Mm-hmm.
What a
We
bunny
got
right
ourselves a hero.
What was I doing? Oh. So yes, I'm getting sidetracked, but it's for a good cause. What is that? Oh, Oh, sweet and sour stir fry. Yeah. I made that on the other file. Because I was like,
Good morning, partner.
oh, maybe I did make it on this file. I don't know. Because I know that we did the thing, and then and Peter would not eat it.
Good morning.
Peter Pan would not eat it. Okay, now what were we supposed to be doing? What were we supposed to do? Oh, yeah. Bring 2 gifts. Mine the Glader Trust. Oh, coffee. Oh, so if you ever want to watch my sister, she's just starting out doing this, you know, more reliably. So, if you ever want to watch my sister, she is Smiley Mom Gaming. And that's because, you know, the name became a thing because, when the kids were younger, well, up till, you know, this year, last year, one of those two, the kiddos were Kate and Caleb Smiley. So, yeah. Okay, so it says, change my outfit. I want to see what the Peter Pan outfit looks like. I'm gonna guess it's a costume. Well, there's this. But I think it's a little too warm outside for that. You know what? It's really hard to... Oh, there it goes. Neverland outfit. That's actually kind of cool. Green's not my color, but, you know, it's kind of cool. And take off that... There. That's pretty cool. Oh, I was gonna say, do we got a green hat thing? Not a huge fan of that. Definitely not a huge fan of that. Again, I'm not saying remove it from the game. That makes me look like a leprechaun. What I would expect a leprechaun to look like. Okay, so that was our first thing. Oh, our second thing. Oh, yeah, because I got the coffee. So that was our second thing. What do we need to do? Pet a companion! Oh, sell fruits. We were going to sell fruits. And that's why we're making room in our inventory. I forgot about that. Okay. Let's sell fruits. Hey, I made it in and out without
Never
having a problem.
forget, your
Woohoo!
imagination is a powerful magic. Oh, hello.
Do you want to play Scramble Coin? Want to try it? I've got a pretty foolproof plan. A pretty foolproof dream team for me. No, because she wouldn't be able to do anything. I mean, get any money. Well, I literally cannot do anything with him. Oh, I would have to change. Okay. No. I think he's gonna win, because I keep making, or, you know, like, I brought out Lumiere, and that was not a good call. Oh. Yeah, I'd have to have him right here. I can't do that. And definitely hey, I did get a victory. Yay! See, I told you to hang out with Daddy before he left. You didn't want to listen. No. So we talk about the weirdest things on our streams sometimes, and in this video she's talking about Full House. And like how Stephanie had a wedding with Harry, and in another episode when Michelle was like 6, she had a big crush on DJ's boyfriend, Steve. So she, you know, set up this whole entire wedding to marry Steve. Well, the thing is that Steve's like, I thought we were just playing. You know, and Michelle's like, that was really mean. Well, they go up and talk to her, and, you know, it smooths over, but still. Okay, what were we doing? 3 items off the to-do list. I don't know what we were doing. Oh, we were going over there to get the fruit. Okay, I know this is going to sound stupid, but I have no idea what we were just doing. Oh, I think we're going out of the building so we could go and get the fruit. Yeah.
How's it going? Whoa! Great to see you.
There. So, like, the whole entire time that this video was going on, I don't know if it's the whole entire time, but, you know, a good part of the time, it sounds like she's talking to herself. My sister. It sounds like she's talking to herself, because I didn't have the opportunity to... Sylvester, where'd you go? I named him Sylvester after, you know, Sylvester from Sylvester and Tweety. For a second there, I was like, what does he eat? Okay, I just noticed.
Can I get a
I know
little
that's
help
not
here?
what they were going for. But that looks like an ice cream cone. What else do we got? Harvest 3 apples. I wish we would have gotten that one before we got, sell fruits, but that's okay. Because Daddy had to be there at 10. Sammy. Daddy's leaving awfully late to be there at 10. Daddy had to be there at 10. Don't worry, he'll be back. Catch 3 seafood. Catch 3 fish in the Sunlit Plateau. We're gonna go mine in the Glader Trust.
Good morning, partner.
See if we can get a thing that doesn't say catch fish. Actually, catching fish is a lot easier now, so I don't really mind it. I just don't want to do it, because you don't always get what you want to get. Sylvester, you're not getting another carrot. Your tummy is full. Well, unless Sylvester's a Sylvia, but I'm pretty sure he's a Sylvester. Because that's why I named him. Oh, so something like this happened yesterday. Except for it was a lot more gems and stuff. And I was like, yeah! My inventory was completely full. So I couldn't get anything, not even the original that I mined for. So he said mining will level them up faster. Yeah. Okay, I've got the red sunbird. Okay. Almost a 4. But he said like it was gonna be, you know, almost instantaneously. Not gonna call him, not gonna say who, because, like I said, it's not working exactly the way he said. But, you know, it may be the difference between Xbox and computer. Have no idea. And just while we're here. Oh no, we're full again. I keep doing that too. Do I have a pick mushrooms? Not that. That. No, of course I don't have anything easy like pick mushrooms. Okay. Ew. Sunlit Plateau. How many do we have in there so far? 5? 6. Okay. We'll go to Sunlit Plateau. Sunlit Plateau. Sunlit Plateau. I don't know, it just seemed like something fun to sing. Okay, so out of context, that did not make any sense. I don't know what show she was talking about. So, she goes, apparently Grandpa didn't have a nose. What? Our grandpa, so, yeah, the grandpa we share definitely had a nose. Our mom's dad, he definitely had a nose. But, you know, like, some of the other people, I mean, you know, like, some cartoon people may not have had one for some reason, but I don't think I've ever seen a cartoon character without a nose, so... Or maybe I heard it wrong. I don't know. Anyway, it sounded weird. Feed a critter. Okay. Means I've got to find... What is the other... Oh, yeah, we don't have that option anymore. On the other hand, we could look it up. I'm sure we could look it up. Oh, here. There you go. Feed a critter. That's a squirrel. A squirrel is a critter. Yay! Two more. I guess we'll go. Oh, prepare a 5-star meal. Okay. It's, you know, I really don't mind fishing now, because it's a lot easier. I love the way that they did that, but I'm trying to get as much done as possible. Oh. Drop the rock. Here you go. Pick mushrooms! Yes! Okay. I'm trying to pick the ones that are the easiest to get done. Anyway, I'm trying to get as much of this done as I can for now, because
We've got ourselves a hero.
you know, because I need to try to see if I can do this on, dang it. Okay, I need to see if I can do this on my Natalie file, because I haven't been able to do anything. I got so frustrated. I was like, I'm done yesterday. So if anybody at Gameloft is watching this at any point in time, please fix it. I mean, Natalie was trying to go into her house. That's all she was trying to do yesterday. And literally, I couldn't get her in the house to, you know, like, if it had been thunder and lightning and I had to get her in, or she was gonna get hit, she was gonna get hit. I don't see any villagers to hang out with. Now I do. I see a Goofy. Goofy, I need to hang out with you.
Good morning to you.
Ooh, hey Goofy, you want to play Scramble Coin?
Whoa.
I like playing Scramble Coin. There's a lot of people with negative opinions about it, but I like it. Although, if this is level 1, why is there so many... why is there so many things blocking the road? Okay, so you can go and take Cinderella and go like that. The problem is that Ralph could only really get the one. See, Goofy's stuck with Goofy. But if we went and tried to do that, it wouldn't work. See, I could put him right here, but it wouldn't work. Oh, no. Can't put him right there either. Okay. And then... I know this seems so stupid because Lumiere can't do anything. But that worked really well. Well, not anything. Okay, you can get both of, okay. I didn't give him enough credit. I forgot. Okay. Dang, I don't know. Okay, so and then here, but then no, not there. Here. Swear, some games are just, they are set to cheat. I win. Yay! I'm just playing it to be playing it. I just, I like playing it. You can call me a weirdo, but I like playing Scramble Coin. What else are we gonna do, Goofy? Nothing, because there isn't any other thing to do. So... well, okay. Let's save it. Well, I mean, technically, I guess we could go and collect the stuff, but I don't think we have room to collect the stuff. So... wait, did we have something that we needed to do for... no. Okay. We did the dream snap already. Chat with Mickey. Can't do that until tomorrow. Feed the turtles their favorite food. Can't do that until tomorrow. And spend time with the villager. We've got 1 out of 15. I literally don't have anything to do. I mean, like, the only thing I could do is go and tell you guys the other day I got stuck in coming out of that house. The other day I got stuck coming out of that cave. Because of that, I didn't dare go into that house. So I don't know what we're gonna do for 15, but I really don't know what we're gonna do for 15.
So early?
Really? He keeps asking that. Why does morning have to be so early? Oh, I guess we could go pick up the glass that is spread all over. Another thing we can do is sell this because I don't need it. I really don't need it. Citrine. I don't know. I don't have room. Oh, I have it over here. Okay. Okay, so one of the things that we can do at the moment is I need to go upstairs. So we're going to do that. I'm not going to take you with me, of course. So, if Sam chooses to talk to you, then he chooses to talk to you. Yes, my cat does talk on the chat sometimes. Not all the time, but sometimes. Only when he chooses to. Okay. Oh, it's 10 o'clock. I say that because the clock in the game just went off. Okay, now... No, because that's just going to go in the same spot.
This valley is the most amazing place I've ever seen.
I don't know. Disneyland's pretty cool. Oh, although Ariel hasn't necessarily been to Disneyland. Yeah. Poor girl. Ariel doesn't get to go to Disneyland because she is from a time before Disneyland. Think about that one for a second there. Okay, so I will be back. I'm gonna sit down and I wish that Goofy would sit down with me. We got a lovely view of the uncrafting table. I was hoping we'd have a lovely view of the balloon that goes up from that tree. Yeah, see that balloon. Okay. I'll be back.
This rain won't stop my fun.
morning, everyone.
Okay, I'm sorry, the boys wanted to be petted on the way back from upstairs. So, no chance that we're done yet. Oh, we're almost done though.
Hey, good
Okay.
morning, partner.
Good morning. What can we do to... Well, we got a bunch of seeds. Yeah, okay. We've got enough room to harvest some pumpkins. Make some money. See, that would be...
I haven't had this much fun since last Mardi Gras.
That would be leveling up Goofy if we needed to level him up. But we don't. Should be wherever she got off to. There she is. It should be leveling up. Yes, it's leveling up my sunbird as well. It might take a little more time, but I'm okay with that. So I know of somebody, I don't actually know them in real life, just, you know, a YouTuber. He said that he'll go and plant the crops, but he lets the rain do the watering work. It's like, why would you do that? Especially if you're trying to level up your character. Especially if you're trying to level up your character. Okay, that's what I did the last couple of days, is I leveled up the Forgotten, who is now named Natalie on my file over here. I do not need that. Oh, good! What do we got next? What do we got next? Give a clumsy villager his favorites. Goofy?
How's it going?
You know what? Let's find out what your favorite stuff is today. You are not getting my sea snail. No, he can have my sea snail. Sea snail. I don't want to have my sea snail,
You
but...
know what? You're my favorite deputy.
Well, you're my favorite sheriff. Where's my sea snail? Oh, I've got 3 of them. He can have 1. I can share. Anyone to citrine? But that tuna, I don't remember what's in that.
land looks so warm today.
I have not been sneezing that, like, I haven't been sneezing hardly at all. Of course. Anyway, I haven't been sneezing hardly at all. And then the last couple of days, you know, like yesterday and today, I've been sneezing. Okay, Goofy. So this morning, I was... Okay. It's the only ingredient. This morning, I was trying to talk to our friend Sid, and, you know, like, he'd be talking, and then all of a sudden it'd fade out, and he'd be talking, and it'd all of a sudden fade out. So, we finally figured out that his battery on his headset was dying. And as soon as he plugged it in, it was all good, but...
Whoa!
For a while there, it was like, what the heck? They're trying to figure out what to do for his niece's 16th birthday. And of course, my big suggestion was Disneyland.
Good to see you.
But because of the amount of people in Disneyland on a daily basis, the niece's mom doesn't want to go there. So that was the niece's.
Need anything from the market?
We don't actually know what her name is off of Xbox, you know.
How's it going?
Did I? Okay.
Goodbye.
All good. Now what was it? Okay, give him... Okay, can't do anything more. Well, let's see if we can get any rewards. I don't think we can, but we'll check it out. I thought that said 35. Oh. I don't know. Small natural coral reef sculpture. Fishing trinkets light fixture. Light fixture? Okay. And then we can't get that because we need the activate premium star path. Yeah. I have 39 days to get about 1,000 moonstones. Hopefully... What was the last one? Hold on. Okay. So we can get Minnie's outfit tomorrow. And we won't be able to get anything else. But we can collect a whole bunch of sea coins or whatever they're called. In the meantime. So, no, that's the one that we got rewarded on. Yeah, that wasn't my best outfit. I I mean, my best idea, but it worked. I thought. And this is my current one. It looked kind of summery. I don't know, maybe I'd try more. There's like too much open space. But I like it. Oh, like we should have chairs. I don't know if I want to do that. Anyway. Oh, the grand banquet. That's what we're voting on. Oh, that would give me 50 minutes. Okay, I haven't done this yet. So, yeah, that. Well, at least that's got a table. That looks banquety. Oh. Oh, these are both good. Except for, I really don't like the idea of having a banquet in the, rain. But the one in the rain seems to have more food. I'm gonna go for that one, though. They have tables and food. I don't know. Well, you can't even really see the table. You know it's there, but, like, Rapunzel and... So this one you can at least see the table. Okay, I gotta... turn that down. Okay, ooh, that's got 2 tables. But that's a whole picture. And the tables don't have food on them over there. Oh no, this seems like it's a... Oh, okay, I was gonna say this seems like it's a frame. It's not. This one's got food on it. I was expecting there to be food, you know. Again, she's blocking the table, but you know it's there, and you can see that there's food on it. But she's not sharing. But the other one doesn't have food, so I have to go for this one. But I really liked the other one, too. Again, tables like in the background, you can't see any food. And that one you can. Oh, that looks like she made a Tiana's palace. And she's got food on each table. That could be... I was gonna say that could be a newer player. But no, this looks like they made an Aladdin thing here. You really can't see the table over there. and you can see food here, but it wasn't really a table. It, it specifically said table. Again, selfie, and the table's way back there. So I have to go with this extravagance. And I didn't want to go with the extravagance. A cute little table. Oh, I like that one. There's no food. I'm done. Yeah. Okay, 1585. We need 915 more. But, oh. That's not what I said. That is what I said. Okay, so we're done with today, and we do have time for some more Minecraft.
Could use a few more.
I played Minecraft up until about 8:03 this morning, and then, while talking to Sid, and then we played a couple of rounds of golf. Let's hit save. Oh. Start cooking with ingredients. Start cooking with ingredients? What does that mean? I don't know. Hide gift marker. What? What does that mean? I don't know. Let's leave it. So. Wait, did I save that all the way? So please go on Amazon and check out my books. I'd be tickled pink if you would actually buy some of my books, but even if it's just one. I really thought that the one book, Adopted Coral, the series is adopted, and that particular book is called Coral. Anyway, I really thought that would sell because it's a kid's book and it's about a cat. But so far, I've been disappointed, but it's okay. Anyway, you just type in Tina Rash books, and you should get all 6 of my books. They are Pirate's Daughter, Misfortune, Hard Times, later in the series, Esperanza's Party, The Island, and Adopted Coral. Pirate's Daughter, one of my favorite parts in there is Morgan has gone home for the night. She works in a bar in New York City. She has gone home for the night. She'll hold on. I don't even know what I was choking on. Oh my goodness. Anyway, okay, so there's a guy that's been coming into the bar and asking her to dance, and you know, basically acting like their boyfriend or girlfriend. And then he goes and says, you know, come away with me. And she's like, no. You know, he knows that she's got a boyfriend, but he says, come away with me. You know, and she says no. So the one time that happens, he gets upset and storms out, and she gets her bartender friend to she tends bar too. Anyway, I think his name was Joe. If not, we'll just go with it. Anyway, she had Joe walk her home. She she lives in a small yacht in the harbor on the ocean. So she gets Joe to walk her home. Well, you know, her boyfriend and her best friend come and visit her for Christmas, I want to say. And then my cat just starts sniffing my thumb. Anyway, so after that visit at Christmas time, the captain comes and invites her to come away with him again, and she says no. So she goes home that night by herself because it, you know, if Joe doesn't go home right after work, he's not gonna have a wife anymore. You know, she's kind of mad at him for something. Anyway, so the captain goes and waits until her light turns out, and he goes and waits a little while. He goes back to his ship, gets his men, and they go and kidnap Morgan. Now, one of my favorite parts in Misfortune is that Hayden has found Morgan at a place called Acehnese, and unless it's a GTA stream, we do not talk about that. But anyway, Acehnese was having a party, you know, like bring people to the business party. And so he spent, you know, after about an hour, but he spent the whole night with Morgan in her room. You know, because they, Acehnese has bedrooms for all the people who work there. Anyway, he's spent the whole night with her, but he has to leave at midnight because that's when they close. So he almost, you know, he really wants to stay, but he's got to work in the morning, and he wouldn't have his clothes for a shower or anything like that, and he didn't think about that before he got there. So he goes to start to walk home. Well, he goes out the front door of Acehnese and turns to the right like he normally would. He's been visiting her a lot. Anyway, so he gets to the corner and he looks across the street, and there's a limo at the other corner, and he's a little wary of that limo. The street light is dark on that side of the street too, but it's light on his side of the street. So he goes and just turns right instead of crossing the street, and then you know, continuing down to his apartment, which is on the left side of the other street. So he gets about a quarter of the way there, And, you know, I wish I had a landing. I wonder if I can. That's not what I meant, but I wonder if I've got a thing to have the... I don't think I do. But if I could put it on the inside and the companion land on it, then I'd be a lot happier, because right now, you know, it's flying and flying and flying, and I feel bad. But anyway, so he gets like a quarter of the way there, kind of turns his head and sees that there's men getting out of that limo. He gets about halfway there, and I mean, you know, he continues to watch out of the corner of his eye, and he sees they've got guns. He starts running. Well, he gets about halfway to the next corner, and they grab him, and he gets tossed in the limo, and he has to be knocked out because, I mean, they knock him out because he started to yell for help, and somebody might have hurt him. So, one of my favorite parts in Hard Times, there's nothing dramatic in that one. I mean, I guess there's stuff that's dramatic in that one, but, you know, the one that, like, really sticks out in my mind is that they're at the bar, they're about to have a drinking contest, and this girl walks into the bar. They've had one drink already, and this girl walks into the bar, and William is very interested in that girl. So he recruits Mitch to help fix her car so William can talk to the girl while the car's being fixed. And so that's what happens. They go, you know, the three of them go out to the car, and Mitch has to go back to the house and get the tools that he needs. And he didn't even bother asking if Kat had the tools, because that's the girl's name is Kat. And but anyway, so they get to talk while he goes and gets the tools and then fixes the car and all that. But then she has to go home to her hotel. But then she comes back again later, and they get to talk some more. So, Esperanza's party. Okay, that one's, you know, like one of my favorite parts in Esperanza's party is that, yeah, I guess I don't have one. One of my favorite things in Esperanza's party is that Sean and Jesse are super bored, and they decide to put on a knife juggling show. I don't know if that's going to work. I think it is, but I'm not sure. And I don't know if I could put that in the house or not. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Oh, come on. Pink cat shelves. Cool. Anyway, they decided to put on a knife juggling show, And all the fun gets stopped when the ship finds a sandbar. Where is this thing? I just built it. Or is it in my inventory? Oh, it could have been in my inventory. I didn't think of that. No. Where is this thing? Okay, it's not here. Oh, well, things would be in here if it was... Aw, you can only put it outside. Ah, darn it. I feel so bad. Okay, so anyway, then there's the island. That's this... Oh, no, that was the sandbar that got stuck on. Oh, yeah. That's the island. Okay. No. Okay, Esperanza's party. Ashley and Chantel like Sean and Jesse. And Sean is Ashley's best friend and Jesse is Chantel's best friend. Anyway, the thing is that the girls decide to put on the charm because the boys, they've grown up with the girls ever since the girls got born, and they don't really see them as dateable girls. They just see them as best friends that do not use the same bathroom as them. Or, yeah. Okay, that's the way I did it in Minecraft. Is I got the ladies' room on one side of the hall, and I got the men's room on the other side of the hall. And I finally built the upstairs perfect to my needs, and I'm very happy with it. I just got to fill it in, and it'll be done. So I might work on that, but I'm probably going to end up taking out more of the land so it's flatter. Even though Ireland isn't a flat place, but I don't know how to make it not, I don't know how to make it look natural at the moment. So we're going to have to work on that. But anyway, Esperanza's party. So Sean and Jesse are dancing with Elena and Alana. And I wanted them both to start with an E, but I couldn't think of any names that I liked that were small, 5 letters that start with an E. So I ended up with Alana. But anyway, and Ashley and Chantel walk up and they tell the two girls in no uncertain terms, go away. Well, the girls go away and the boys start dancing with them. And then they go out to the woods to kiss. So, eventually after they dance, to 3 or 4 songs. Anyway, that's the big thing there. But later, they all get called to a meeting at the picnic table outside of Esperanza's house because Elena is very mad that Ashley took Sean away from her. And Sean ends up getting taken to their house by gunpoint. And, you know, I'm trying to come up with fun teasers for my books. So everybody will be interested in reading them. Now, Adopted Quarrel, I don't know that very well, but, you know, it's basically, hi, I'm Coral, and this, you know, these are my family members, and, you know, I thought it would be a nice introductory book for the series. And then, eventually, when I finally get that picture, I'm hoping to get that picture anyway. I want to get, okay, so we used to live on David Street in number 48, and we had a cute little yard. It didn't have grass, but it was a cute little yard, and you know, it had a sliding glass door. That was a big problem with Nancy, but because my husband left it, he had to go and get it into place, get it into place to where the deadbolt thing could lock it. And he didn't lock. He had to take he had to walk a neighbor over to the liquor store. She wasn't buying liquor; she was buying Pepsi or something. But he had to walk her over to the liquor store, and he didn't latch the thing because it was like the middle of summer. It was still freaking hot outside. But I was getting really tired, and I asked him to do that, and he didn't do it. He just closed it. So Nancy's like, you know what? I'm going to swipe a paw at it, and I'm going to go outside. Well, then she came back at like 3 o'clock in the morning, maybe 2 o'clock in the morning, something like that. And she either thought she got the wrong house or we didn't love her anymore, so she went and moved across the street. But anyway, we were living there, and around the corner and up the stairs, I don't know if it was the left-hand apartment or the right-hand apartment. I'm going to have to get my husband to tell me. Anyway, I just want to get that picture of the up the stairs. Not up the stairs, but, the side picture of the stairs going up. That's all I want to get, with the apartments up there. Just a nice generic picture. Because that is where we got our cat Ben. And then I can go and put, regular pictures that we've collected over the years in the book. And then, then I have to go to the other apartment that we lived in. It was a nice place to live, but we were never really sure if we were going to go through the floor or not. But that's where we got Sam, and Sam's got the most interesting story because we don't know where he lived before the incident happened, but he got chased by a really big dog, and he knew that he had a safe haven at our house because we'd been feeding him for about 6 months. And all of a sudden, I hear something that sounds like the neighbor falling down with groceries. I finally convinced my husband to answer the door, and in comes this black streak, and he slammed the door on the dog. Probably best that way because we heard that he was not the most well-behaved not little dog. He was pretty tall. Like, I am 5'1.5", if I haven't shrunk any or whatever. But I'm like 5'1.5", and this dog would have been, you know, up to my waist at the very least. Might have been taller than that, but anyway, it's you know, a kind of scary story, because what would have happened if he had caught the kitty? But don't worry, you're okay. Sam's on my lap, so you know. He remembered that very vividly for 4.5 years, and then we realized that it was because we kept bringing it up, and we stopped doing that, and you know, he calmed down, and you know, he's a nice normal cat again. But anyway, so I want to get a picture of our staircase, but like from maybe either from far enough back that I don't have to worry about you know, anybody truly realizing where it is, or something. You know, I want to make it as genericized as possible. I don't necessarily want the number. There's numbers on a supporting pole. I don't necessarily want those in the picture. Although maybe that wouldn't be so bad, you know. But anyway. Oh. Looking for the muting button and realized I didn't have to do what I did. Anyway, so that's what I want to do for Sam's book, is, you know, like take that picture and then take a generic picture of, you know, where the dog came from, and leave it at that. Maybe come up with you know, like have my sister come up with a video animation of, you know, like a cartoonized video animation of somebody falling down the stairs with groceries, cause she has that feature. I don't know, she told, okay, so she told me what website that she uses for her AI animations and pictures, and then I got the pictures part, but I didn't get the, you know, I didn't save it when it was the everything that you could choose from, so I saved it when it was the pictures, because I need that for my book covers. I'm sorry, that is the way I'm doing it. And the people don't always come out the same way every single time, but for now I'm happy with it. Anyway, I'm using AI pictures at the moment because I don't have like a publishing company doing the covers for me. That would be nice, but right now I'm doing all the work myself, so that's what I came up with. Anyway, if you're watching me on YouTube right now, please like, share, comment, subscribe, notification bell. If you're watching me on Twitch right now, please follow and chat. Nobody has followed and chatted for a few days, and that's because I keep actually ignoring people. No, actually yesterday somebody was trying to chat with me, and I missed them. And I do apologize. I'm so sorry. But, yeah. I will see you in the next stream or video.